disease is a neurodegenerative brain disorder due to lack of a substance called dopamine in the central part of your brain that controls movement. So therefore, people with Parkinson's commonly have problems with movement such as slowness, stiffness of their body and shaking or a tremor of their hands. People often ask what are the signs and symptoms of Parkinson's. So the commonest sign or symptom of Parkinson's is a tremor, and this is commonly in either one finger or the hand or the entire upper limb. Sometimes the tremor can be in the leg. Besides tremor, there are other symptoms such as slurring of speech or slowness of the whole body or difficulty in performing movement. People will often move very slowly and shuffle their feet. They may have problems with balance and coordination and may be more prone to falling as well. We know that there is degeneration of certain important brain cells in an area of the brain called the substantia nigra, and these are dopamine producing cells. These cells are very important because they relay on to certain motor circuits of the brain, and these are the regions that control movement. So when there is a degeneration of these cells, dopamine is lacking, and therefore there is an abnormal circuitry which develops in these motor circuits, and the signals do not reach the hands and legs and other parts of the body, thereby producing slowness and stiffness and shaking. The exact cause of why this happens is not known as yet, but there are a number of genetic factors which are increasingly being found. There are some environmental factors, and an interaction between these two may lead on to the cellular changes that ultimately produce Parkinson's disease. Unfortunately, there is no way one can prevent Parkinson's disease as such. Maybe one can be healthy and do exercise, and there are studies that show that if you exercise, maybe the chances of Parkinson's later are reduced. But besides that, there's no strong literature that convincingly shows that one can prevent Parkinson's disease in the future. In some groups where abnormal genes have been found to run in those families, maybe in the future there may be certain drugs which may come out, and these may be these drugs may postpone or reduce the motor effects of the genetic abnormality, but really there is nothing today that you can use to prevent Parkinson's in the future, unfortunately.